How to use the phases of the moon and more. Let's go to our navigation key and left click. Let's scroll down our menu and left click phases of the moon and more. Let's bring our screen up. Read here phases of the moon and more. Phases of the moon and more will provide you with your rewarding days for the month. That'll be written in black. The blue area indicates the zodiac sign that's being rewarded, and it gives a brief outline of the zodiac sign, its elements and its qualities, ruling parts, etc. Scroll down once again. We see rewarding days for the moon in Aquarius. Once again, it gives a brief history of Aquarius, its symbols, its keywords. Phases of the moon also provides one's challenging days. So we see here the moon is in Pisces. Your Virgo sun sign ruler encounters detriment in the sign of Pisces. So the challenging days of the month will also be provided. That will be highlighted in black. And a brief history of Pisces, its symbol, keywords, elements, qualities, etc. will be in blue. We're going to scroll down to the moon expectorant, and that gives the angles and the time and dates of the moon making a particular aspect. In this particular example, we have the moon in Pisces making an opposition or 180 degree angle to Venus in Virgo. We're going to scroll down, and we want to pay close attention to this VC. The VC in blue stands for void of course. Anytime you see a void of course moon, that indicates it's a good time to wait, to be patient, not to initiate anything, because if you do, your efforts may lead to some type of disappointment. And the moon, when you see the 3 asterisks or the 2 asterisks that are in red, that indicates the moon entering another sign. In this particular case, or this particular example, the moon will be entering the sign of Aries. Let's scroll down, see what else the phases of the moon offers. We have the waxing moon, also known as the new moon begins. So it gives the date of the new moon. And it also gives the waning moon, also indicated as the full moon. So it gives the time of the full moon. Phases of the moon and more also offers the next lunar eclipse. Be alert, someone may openly oppose your plans and or leave you stranded. And the next lunar eclipse, according to this particular example, will be December 31st, 2009 at 3:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Phases of the moon and more also provide you with the next solar eclipse, which will be January 15, 2010 at 3:07 a.m. Phases of the moon and more also provides you with the planetary changes of direction. For example, to let you know when the next time Mercury goes retrograde will be December 26, 2009 at 10:38 a.m. and it goes direct on January 15, 2010 at 12:52 p.m. for this particular example. Phases of the moon and more also provides you with the exact aspects found at the time of your birth and during the time of a particular month. For this particular example, had Mercury in Virgo making a sextile to transiting Mars in Cancer, and we have Saturn in Virgo making a sextile to natal Uranus in Cancer. So we see another particular feature for you students of astrology. We'll scroll down to the bottom of the screen to see those exact aspects being made for that period of the month. So this is how you use the phases of the moon and more.